All right, good morning. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. I'm putting my phone on quiet so we don't get wrong. How's everybody doing this morning? You guys ready for today? Oh, yesterday was so good, you guys. I loved yesterday. Those of you who were with me yesterday, yeah. Oh my gosh, so it was so gentle but so healing. I've been loving seeing what you guys experience, reading through all the comments and everything. Hey, Kira's back with us. She's back home. Welcome home, Kira. So good to have you back. And I'm going to get my thing set up so I can record as well. Hold on here. There we go. So, um, uh, so, how's everybody feeling? Are you guys feeling good? Good morning from Florida. So good to see you. Hello, hello. Big Island. Oh my gosh. Welcome everybody from Oxfordshire. Yes, Nashville, Maryland, Malaysia. I love it. So cool. UK. What was that? It was a massive energetic changes are afoot. I love it. Love it. Saudi Arabia. Wow. Welcome. So cool. Florida, Kansas. Oh my gosh, you guys. New Mexico. Here we are. Yep, Arkansas. Just you guys, it's just Netherlands, Dakota, North Dakota, Colorado. I love it, love it, love it. You guys, Philly, so much fun, you guys. Oh my, Romania. See, we're everywhere. New Zealand. We're literally like every part of the globe. It's just incredible, just incredible. So I do not underestimate the power that we are sharing between us and growing between us, right? To help the earth, to help humanity, to help ourselves, right? We always start with ourselves and then it moves out from there. Yeah. So incredible. So I have no idea where we're going today. But somewhere fun, we will see. So, if you guys are feeling good, if you're feeling ready for it, shall we go ahead and dive in? Shall we do it? Just making sure, looking through, seeing everybody. Yep, Scotland. I got to go to Scotland, you guys. I once heard that my happiest lifetime was in Scotland, like the Highlands of Scotland. So I got to go back. I would like to do, I have this thing in my head that I think I have like activity in my ninth house coming up. And you guys, if you haven't checked your astrology for the upcoming year, it's like crazy changes are afoot. So it's a really good idea to like if you're ever going to do astrology reading, this is like a great time to do it for 2026 because there's this massive energy that comes in February 20th where it's like on the 0 point of Aries, which is like the start of the zodiac. So it's like this massive new beginning. And when I listened to it, I have this I listened to a bunch of astrologers. One that I like, that I just feel like she's really down to earth, is this girl, Heather Astrology. She's cool, and I just listened to her. She doesn't post that often. It seems like she's posted less lately, but she posted this one thing about like 2026, and I listened to it. And as I was listening, she talks about this sort of the February 20th, and then she's describing things from that point forward. And it's literally, I'm hearing, as she's describing it, I'm hearing these sort of two choice points, these two worlds, that as we start to go in one direction or the other, it's like this split. And it's amazing to hear it like reflected in the astrology. I want to go back through it and like pick out the things that she's saying because I just was driving in the car listening. You know what I mean? But I feel like I need to go back and take notes because it was so many things reflected what we've been getting through our channeling and everything like that, and what we've been hearing from all of our spiritual circles, but in a way that was tied to the energy's coming. The energy's coming for us. So exciting. Yeah, of course, Pam Gregory is like such a doll. She's so amazing. I love her. And she's such a generous spirit. I feel like she has been playing such an important leadership role in helping sort of in a directional way, again, but in a really soft direction. I guess it's feminine leadership, isn't it? Yeah, she's doing an amazing thing, not only with her messages, but then also with her community as she grows it. Yeah, so cool. So and you're oh, you get the Isle of Skye. Oh my gosh, Vancouver, Canada. You guys, so yeah, Heather, it's Heather Astrology, I think is what she calls herself, Heather Astrology. And she's really good to listen to for eclipses because she has an eclipse in her birth chart. And yeah, she's just got a cool perspective. I like how when she talks through things, I feel like everything clicks for me. And I know that's probably personal, but listen and see if you like it. Heather Ensworth also. You guys, we are all listening to the same channels, which is pretty cool. But if you haven't heard of, and like I said, I don't know if Heather Astrology is. I looked and I don't think she's posted like maybe once a month lately. So maybe she's just not doing it as much. But yeah, you wouldn't have found me except for Pam. Thank you so much. And I'm so grateful to Pam for how she has just so generously supported other spiritual spiritual people. Yeah, it's just been incredible, so incredible. And so we support her back. So if you don't know Pam, go find Pam because she's phenomenal. Yeah. Okay, you guys, I think we're ready. Should we do it? Oh, where to get a chart done. So you want to just find an astrologer, and there are many astrologers. So I would ask around if you don't have a specific listing. If anybody is an astrologer here in the community, put it in the chat and put your website or whatever where people could contact you. There's also, I mean, there are astrologers on YouTube that where you can book sessions with them. But they're going to be pretty far out, so you could hunt around on YouTube and find someone you click with. Or if you're an astrologer and you offer charts, go ahead and post it in the chat for us, and that way people can find you and see if you want to book a session, book a reading. So yeah, it's a really cool thing. And here's one: Sarah Elise Astrology, Fantastic Astrology with Heather. That's the one that I was listening to exactly, John. Yeah. So, and Vedic astrology, there's the whole thing of like, do you go Vedic? Do you go Western? It's like I like them for different reasons. I love Vedic astrology for mundane astrology, for global like world events and stuff like that. I find that there's good things in all of it. So yeah, so just take a look and see what you like. It's all about our own individual discernment and where we resonate, right? Exactly. So, okay, you guys, take a breath and let's do this thing. All right, drop down from your tailbone, a nice thick root that goes down through the floor and down into the ground. And follow it down with your mind as it grows and extends, growing deeper and deeper into the earth. Following it down where it's dark and cool. Extending longer and longer. And follow it all the way down to the very, very center of the earth. And when it reaches that center point, feel the root sprout and anchor itself in. As it does, notice that the root is pulling gently, becoming taut, and feel as that tautness moves all the way up the root. And all the way up your spine. Anchoring you securely to the earth. Excellent. If I and the angels and the Mother of Creation have your permission to see and work with your energy today, please give us your verbal assent. Yes, it's okay that I don't hear you. Thank you. I'd like to ask the angels to please help me to be a clear channel of healing and information for our group gathered here today, for our highest and best good. And please help us and all those on the recording as well. Please help us to receive this healing and information. Thank you. I will now bring in and connect with the Mother of Creation. I'll stay in my body for this part as she sets sacred space. And she's connecting through each of us as if we're all part of the same song, the same vibration. Into this space, I'd like to invite our three archangels and ask them to please clear us of any energies that are not our own, that are not in our highest and best good, or that are not in the light. Please clear us, our fields, the space we are in, our technology, our possessions. Thank you. All right. Now I will go deeper and bring in MOC. I am here with you. I am here with you always. And now you are hearing me, and we are together in this time, in this place, in this moment of togetherness. And separation is what we knew before, what we knew before when we felt apart, but we never were. We were never apart. We are always together, always part of the same form of life. In tangential creation, there's always the evolution of things. Things are always pulling apart into softer and greater densities of themselves. And this is why we feel so lonely. But we are in fact, of the same bloodline, as you would say, the same co-creative quality. We are always united in our trust, in our faith, in what we are, in the spark of the divine that we carry. And here we find our truth. This is the elemental pull back into the unity framework that is building between us, into what we are becoming, how we are becoming more alive at our core, at our center, and allowing this to dominate the theme of our wholeness, letting it call us together for a purpose, no purpose, to be, simply to be, to become more of what is unified. A treasure is found inside of this, a treasure for ourselves and for all of humanity, a treasure for all that live, that all that experience what this means, what it is to find ourselves, our truths, incomparable in its beauty, incomparable. It is glowing, effervescent. It is a truth that knows no bounds, that encompasses all of us, unites us at our core, at our center. But, but this truth is serrated in its form. It comes with jagged edges. Yes, it does. It does. For there are parts of humanity you will not like. No, there are parts of humanity that you do not like, that you do not love, that you do not want to be a part of. And this is where we are. This is where we are today. This is where we are moving forward from. I embrace you all now as we are dancing. Dancing. We are dancing now, dancing together in the moonlight and the stillness, as if everything is made from love. We are dancing slow, slow, now rapid, now having fun. And we are dancing apart and together, and apart and together. And we are as one, united in this dance of foreverness, in a song only we can hear. It unites us. It sings to us a melody that animates our bodies and gives us life and creates life forms through us. And we are alive to it. And it is a celebration of our light. And we will always surpass this. We will always grow past it. We will leave it and grow again. But now is our time. Now is our time to dance together. Now is our time to reunite, to come together, to love one another as deeply as we can, as deeply as we can afford to lose ourselves in love, to let love fill us again, to come with no obligation. There's no faith that must be lost in your own self. There is only the harmony that we can achieve together. There is only the unity that we are chasing always. Here it is. It is coming now. It is coming now. A field, a vibration, a unified field. I create, yes. I am creating it. It is a love light that I share between us. It is the harmonious song, recalling what was, letting you feel your wholeness, your truth, the endowment of the Creator given to each of us, to all of us, but take care, because the wholeness of you does not contain everything that everyone else has. It is all of something and then much of something else. All of something which is shared and then much of something else which is yours alone. and yours alone will not resonate with everyone. It will not. It will not. And this feels bad. This feels unjust. It feels like pain. It feels like suffering. It feels like agony. It feels like hurt. It feels like hatred. It feels like loss. It feels like everything you do not want. And it hurts you. It torments you. It aches inside you like a pain you can't forget. And you keep recreating it in your world, in your world, in your world. There is so much suffering. And this is the loss of the rhythm, of the beat, of the song that we are singing together. This is the loss, the forgetting how we are unified, how we come together, how we find one another. Again, can we? Can we come apart to such a distance and yet return to love? Can we? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can. We've done it. We've done it before. We've done it before, not here, not on earth, not on earth. Before we have once in a rhythm that gestated. It occurred. And I found my truth through your truth, through your truth, through your truths, through our many truths. I found my truth again. And we will sublime it will be. We will come again into our truths. Yes, announcing it like souls can. We call to our world. We speak our world, our truths, and our truth becomes the world. And we will do this once again, and it is coming. It is fruitful, a new beginning, a new beginning. There is no loss that does not degrade the quality of light that we share. There is no suffering that does not degrade the world in some way. But this is all right. This is okay, because something new is being created at the very same time, very same time. So do not fear it. Do not fear what degrades and falls away. Do not fear what is lost. Do not fear it. It makes way, it makes space for the something inside of you to grow bigger, brighter. It is coming. You are coming fully into the fruition of a soul that knows itself again. And this is beautiful, harmonious between us. All things carry the divinity of the divine light, the divine light inside you. Here is where harmony is begun. And we will start with this as we dance together. Take a breath. Take a breath and rest with me as we are dancing slow now, slow and rhythmic. Let it fill you. The rhythm of your own soul. Feel no jagged edges. Focus only on the light that you cause and give and share and breathe and are. See only the light that is shared between us, the rhythmic, pulsating, harmonious rhythm of the music that we are hearing in our ears, in our hearts, in our bodies. Feel this. It moves through us, making truce with what is, truce with what is hatred, what is loss, what is disintegrating from itself. Truce. For there is love in everything. There is love in every single thing carries love inside it somewhere. It is in there somewhere, and we can love it. And it returns to us when we do. It returns to us and gives us back something precious for all of us. It is the wisdom we are keeping of what it is to grow inside of ourselves, how to become something more of our own sharing light, our own beginningness, our own recreation of ourselves. It is the light that engulfs us, creates us again. It is a recreation, a rebirth every time. Harmonious. Yes, this is where we start. We will feel as you breathe, as you sway together in this container of light. We will feel one another's heartbeat in a new way. We will feel it as the love that combines us, that unites us, that treasures each and every one of us, that treasures us so much. Feel how you are loved to your depth. Feel now as this expands inside you, how you are treasured, how you are never lost, how you are always wanted. Feel in your depth of you, there's truth. You feel it. You are never lost to yourself or to anyone. Always your presence, full existence is treasured. Feel how the body remembers this, how the soul hears it in the song that is playing, a reminder to you, you are loved. You are loved. Infinite capacity engulfs you, loving, 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 loving your presence, your very presence. Exactly, exactly, exactly now, here, now, as we are present together and we all feel it. We are all part of this, all of us. And the truth that comes through us is a bond, a shared bond in reality, in form. Yes, this is amazing. It is amazing that you have brought this into physicality. Amazing. And you may feel it with one another, a harmonious blend of yourselves. Feel it as you are coming closer now, as we gather together in a circle, arms raised, music filling us and radiating from inside of us. The unity field is begun. It engulfs us. It comes between us and around us like a musical parade of light. And it finds only that which is harmonious inside each of us. It finds those parts and those parcels where love began, the start of all things, the placement of your origins, the souls speak that your soul knows, that speaks to all souls, a language of self-reference and belonging. And it dictates what love becomes between us. It says to each other, I will hold you as a treasure. I will hold you as a treasure, treasure always, for the love, the God light inside you is like my own. And I see myself rising with you. And together we are not alone. We are not alone. We are victorious. We have bent this world into submission to love. We have created love, boundless love on top of everything, on top of all things, on top of anything anyone else wants. Whatever they have done or made or created, all is well, because we are together recreating love. And love is boundless and fills everything. No knowledge is wanted, only space, time, and the fuel of your own energy field. And this is all that is required. And we created loving from inside of us and finding in another, the love that we share, the shared love. You are feeling yourselves from the beginning times, from the beginning of all that is, how love sparked the divinity that all of us are a part of, that we are all inside of it, never forgotten, never forgotten. We feel like a projection of that light. We are, in fact, inside that light still, even now. And this is a reality fabricated from within it. We are not outside, we are inside. And we forget. We forget we've created a world inside a world, and that's where we are. And we are living it. And so no matter what you felt, no matter how lost you have felt, you are always home. You are never gone from home. You are always here, always inside the light, always carrying the light inside of what you are, inside of you, inside of what you are. And you are harmonious with everyone. Let it fill you and flood between us, everyone. And as we align, our truth begets truth, the truth of you, your soul is not wicked. There are no wicked souls. No, never, not in forever, never, not one. Disharmonious, perhaps, yes. An abundance of this, of disharmony. It creates itself just as love begets love. Disharmony begets disharmonious behavior, belonging, senses of injustice, all of it. Yes, it expands as a form of truth I do not resonate with. I do not resonate with it. I do not like it. I don't like it very much. And that's okay. I've come to accept this and to know that belongingness need not be ephemeral. It need not be something you claim and lose and claim and lose. It is a continual path of loving what is, accepting what is, being at peace with what is, loving what is. This is the pathway you are on, learning to love what is, to be at peace, surrender yourselves to the love inside you as it grows and expands between us, and let it carry the rhythm of your body. And know this expansive state is a beginning, a new sign a new sign of a new start rising up inside you. And it will expand and engulf this whole world. A new beginning, a new start where loving what is the practice that is made between you. Tolerance, tolerance, tolerance has a void inside it. Tolerance, a good word, but void is inside it. It is a spacious word that includes non-loving behaviors. Tolerance includes judgment, and I don't like it. I don't like judgment. Judgment is not helpful. Therefore, tolerance must grow as a description. It must elevate itself to include harmony, to become a harmonious expression of light without judgment, to tolerate with loving expression, to tolerate forgivingly with forgiveness and compassion. Here is our tolerance. Here it is. And allow this now. In your hands, I give you each a new tolerance, a new definition of tolerance. Take this into your heart, press it in like you love it, like you accept it. Take it in. It is filled with goodness, you will see, and it will make you feel easier with others. It will bring you a tolerance filled with loving energy. And as you gaze upon this world, you will feel it expanding in your love that you've brought. And it will feel your light expands as you do it. Bring it into the heart. A tolerance of light. See the light in everyone, the light inside of you. You are the new beginning. You are the new beginning souls all over again. feeling what is justified inside you is the true form of forgiveness for all the patterns, all the loss, all the disharmony. Forgiveness, forgiving everything. Forgive it all. Forgive what harmed you, what harmed anyone. Forgive it all. And bring forward your tolerance, loving, accepting. Rivers of acceptance flow from us to everyone in this world. Rivers of acceptance, tolerance, all the jagged edges, smoothing as love expands and becomes more of what we are. And we include everyone. In their highest, giving, loving you back. Yes. And you are receiving now. Receiving what is. Receiving acceptance, calming your joints, easing your mind. Rivers of acceptance flow into you. And the disharmony of your bodies ease. The disharmony of your soul eases. And you feel held in a balm of affection from everyone, as if you are perfect and perfectly made, for you are. And let it settle into the rhythm of your bodies as you accept the forgiveness for everything you ever made, ever did, and feel only the balm of affection for what you are and how you came to become yourself, how you came to life and to light, and forgiveness of all that you have not forgiven. The goodness of you is distilled in this moment of peace between us, and the dance slowly comes to a stillness, and we stand together in our harmony, in the placement of light. The new start, the new is begun, the new moment is here. And we stand in the affection that we feel for all beings, all earth, all that ever was. And our truth radiates forward from here. And we speak ourselves into existence in a new way without injustice. Only peace for everyone. Stillness and tolerance of every being. And here we generate a brand new beginning. A new day is begun. Oh, what a beautiful new beginning. Together now, we must separate, as all things do, but we carry inside of us the new rules for a new destiny, a new claiming of what is beginning. We claim it for ourselves and we hold it in our hearts and we say, this is what I am. This is my new beginning, my new world. And I say, hooray. I say, hooray for what is shared between us. And we shall generate a field of unity that is expanding, expanding from a center point of acceptance. I bless you each. I bless you all. I love you to the infinite. And I share in your world with enthusiasm. I thank you and say goodbye. Hello. Okay, that was a lot. Wow. Yeah, so amazing, you guys. That was fun. That was like super fun, super fun for me. Hopefully, this is your favorite. Yeah, that was so cool. Wow. I can kind of say what happened for those of you that maybe fell asleep. And Mary saying love and tolerance is our code in a 12-step literature. I've always disliked that word and expressed instead love and compassion. Isn't that interesting? You said that was fun. It really was, wasn't it? Yeah. Hooray. You're so soothing, beautiful. Loved it. Yeah. It was finally cried. Yay, Jean. Letting it flow. I love it. Love the dancing with you. Oh my gosh. So awesome. So I can tell you, so what I saw was, in the beginning, she came to us and we were all there and there was music coming in and we all just started dancing and it was kind of a free for all of fun. But over time, our dancing, like we were all just expressing ourselves dancing. And sometimes it was slow dancing, sometimes it was fast dancing, but it was this, we all heard the same song. And that was what was important is we were all in the same, it was like a flow of energy that we heard as a song. And it was this constant flow of energy. And we were all taking it and just letting it speak to us individually. And then as time went on, we came together in a circle and we let it speak to, we started to sort of unify our dance. We started to dance more close to each other, like by doing the same thing. We kind of came together and our dancing became more rhythmic and more like unified, where we were more dancing the same dance. And there was this moment where in that process we started to feel this connection, a connection between all of us. It was like before we were just carried in it and just loving it, but there was this moment where it's almost like we came into presence with one another in a really deep way. And and I know she said a lot of things in there. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to this one. And thank you, T. Thompson. I appreciate you. We will have to see how it comes together, like I'll have to go back and listen because she was talking about, and you guys know it's hard for me to retain the words, but it was really about how we all have that we have this thread. And I remember seeing this idea of unity with jagged edges. I saw it like it was like, here's this great thing, but look, it's got pain in it. There's things about it that are achy. And it was the ways, there's things that we are all the same in, that we all share this sort of God light inside of us. But then there's in every single person, no two people are the same. That there's nobody else here who's going to be exactly like you. And that is painful. And that is a big source of humanity's suffering, which is so interesting that humanity suffers because we feel like we can't connect fully. It's so that there's that unity, but then there's also the suffering. And she was showing us how we can expand the parts of us that are connected, how we can live in that field. And it's not like I'm aware that it's a process. Like we will create this and then we will drift apart again. And I saw we had on earth done this once before where we had come together. Like we'd gotten to a place where we were sort of like unified and then apart again. But so humanity has had this before where it was like we were at a moment we were unified. And and it's the expansion of the love that we shared, and that kind of thank you, Patty. There was this huge part in there that was about forgiving what's other people, like how they are, like being okay with all the differences, and how learning to do that is really, really tough, because a lot of it is forgiving what's inside of us for being different, for not being the same as whoever else we're around. And so it's this forgiving of others, but also forgiving ourselves. And then the other pain of it is feeling like we don't like certain things. There's going to be certain things in the world that you look out and you just feel repulsed by, that you feel like you just cannot merge or blend with that thing, that it just is too different, from you. And that how do we do that? How do we get past that? And it was, then she brought in like it was accepting and tolerating, but the word tolerance, I saw this was really cool. She took tolerance and she kind of rewrote what tolerance means, which is really cool. So really cool. And thank you, Shanta. The tolerance became, and Meg too, thank you very much. It became like, so tolerance, she said, carries judgment in it. And this part is much clearer to me because it was important. And she's kind of repeating it in my head right now. That tolerance that we tolerate something, that we don't love it. And it includes sort of this feeling like I only tolerate it. Like tolerance is like, yeah, it's yucky, but I'll accept it. It's got a yucky feeling to it. And she says we have to rethink that word, that there isn't a great word in the human language that is a loving form of tolerance. So she said, let's remake the word, let's make it new. And she had her put her hands out, and she put in each of our hands a new meaning of tolerance. And we took that and put it in our hearts, which was really cool. And it was tolerance with like loving compassion. It was tolerance with acceptance. It was a tolerance of beauty, like seeing another person's expression as their own beautiful truth, and letting it be different from what we are, and then being willing to connect just through this shared song instead, and letting that take precedence as we connect to others, letting that expand. And then and it was this idea that, hey, this is like and she's been talking to me about the unity field for a long time, and I'm only getting like a richer and richer understanding of what it is. But this today, I felt it like in a way that I never have, where it was this flood of energy that sort of it came out of us and was shared between us. And then it's like, hey, you can cover the whole world with this. And it was so funny. I saw like a sundae of like chaos. Like it was like an ice cream dish with like all kinds of stuff in there that was like chaotic craziness. And then she was like a squeeze bottle of like, like frosting and fudge over the whole thing. And she's like, you can cover everything in this energy. Like all that stuff underneath that you don't like, this will go all over all of it and make it taste better. Which was, I don't know if she mentioned it, but she gave me that visual. And which was awesome. So it was like you cover it with hot fudge and sprinkles, and it makes everything better. And focus on the fudge. Thank you, lady. So yeah. So anyway, so that, and then and so we stayed in that, and we held that feeling inside of us, really more that feeling, and it's a belongingness, which is so amazing. And there's something in it. There's this sort of sweet sorrow of never really. There was another part that was so important that I remember. I saw that we are still inside of God. That was huge. I was like, oh my gosh, we are still inside of God. That we think we're outside of God, but we're not. We're actually inside God. So that was huge. Thank you so much, Keith. So so I saw that we have created our own world, but we are still very much inside of God. So all the time that we feel lost, and separated and stuff, the truth is we never were. We're still right here inside of God, that we're having this experience of being ourselves. But we are, so that was an amazing thought. It's like, oh my gosh. Yeah. So I want to go back and listen to that again to see how she explained it. But I saw it as us, and I was like, that blew my mind, because I didn't know. I assumed that we were outside of God. So like God is growing from the inside out, just like we are, of course he is, of course. So, and you guys know God is my name that I use, and I refer to God as he, but that's just me. I haven't ever like seen God as a man or anything like that. That's just, for me, it's just ease of use. So please substitute your preferred word and gender and however you want to do it. So, Yeah, so amazing, amazing. So let me see what you guys said. You're saying felt so off physically at first and now feel better. Oh, I'm so glad, Matthew. Love dancing with her. I feel like she wished us all a blessing for a new start together, like the MOC group today. Yes, totally, right? So cool. Thank you, Lena. And here we have. Wasn't it amazing to know MOC doesn't like disharmony, judgment, and void? She helps us with forgiveness as she has forgiven. Yes, that was a huge part of it, is that she struggled. And I'm learning this from her, that she struggled with when she gave us all souls her creative power. We created stuff she didn't like. That was not her. That was not her energy. Her energy, as you can feel, is very joyous. It's very loving. She doesn't have any darkness in her soul. She doesn't have any greed. She has nothing. Like the worst she got is control. She did try to control us in the beginning and control what created, and her learning was trying to discover. But she really loves beauty. She loves light. She loves she's like, things we think of as like, oh, that's pretty. That's her. That's her vibe. And so, and we, because souls are souls, we went to the depths of exploring things that are not her. And it was hard for her to accept. I think hard for her to accept. And she was taught by God to focus on the peace of God. She said God gave us all a part of himself. And that was how it kind of solved the problem, is that God made the light inside of all of us. And then now we all share that. And that's the unity field, which is amazing, right? So that was a gift from God. And it sort of solved the problem of how do we deal with not necessarily liking everything on earth. Yeah, amazing, amazing experience. She gave a new love that we put in our heart to love what is in others, regardless of if they are in love it still. This has been my working mission of my life, unconditional love for me and for all. That is so beautiful. And then I also felt there was a piece of this that was really important at the end, where love came back to us, where we felt, and in the beginning, when the love came in, the love was love to us from God. That was when when we first started listening to the song, in the very beginning, it was love to us from God. And it was the feeling of being loved without question, loved, total acceptance. And then at the end, it was love and total acceptance from each other, which was like a next level of cool, like the love from God. Of course, God loves us, of course, but this is love from everybody. Right. And that's what came back to us as we loved, or we sent the love out. And what came back was this feeling of total acceptance. Yeah. I loved it. Yeah, I wanted to stay there. Totally wanted to stay there. Oh my gosh, you guys, so awesome. Acceptance with love and no judgment. Only see the light in others and ourselves. Beautiful, Kathy. You say, I'm going to have to watch all of this again. I know, me too, me too. I love the new perspective of tolerance. So awesome. The unity field is where our love comes together to form a harmony of oneness. And that was another thing that, I don't know if she said it, but there was something significant about putting it into physicality, is being able to bring that much energy into the physical plane is a big deal. Is a very, very big for consciousness, she's saying. And she's nodding to this. Being able to bring that level of physical light into this form is a big deal for consciousness in general. Yeah. She's really excited about that. That what we're doing at this moment is not just limited experience that we are having. She says consciousness in general is expanding when we successfully bridge the gap we are currently living between loving what is and existence. Yeah. And she says that we're bridging it with this unifying principle, and that expands consciousness for every being in the universe. Wow. That is really cool. Super cool. I did not know that. That's a new thing. Yeah. Wow. You guys, I love it. So cool. No wonder this is such a big deal, what we're going through right now, right? So amazing. Wow. I'm happy. All right, you guys. Oh, what a day. Time to move out into the world and share this light with everyone. So have a phenomenal rest of your day, you guys. So grateful for this group. I just feel so lifted up. So sending you so much love and appreciation and gratitude. Thank you. And I will see everybody tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Bye, you guys.